We are live in Monday Madness on Comics Cast. Please subscribe to IndieComicsCast.com on YouTube. How y'all doing, people? I'm wiped out. It was a long weekend. It was a very long weekend. I had a great time though. Awesome people came out for sure. Had a lot of fun. I want to hook this up real quick. Little banner for the YouTube channel. Please hit that dude, subscribe. Alright, so we had CRoM Con VI, we had the major blowout. It was a big old good time. Lots of views. Yeah, I mean, y'all can tell I'm wiped out. I'm not really 100% right now. It was definitely a long weekend. I didn't get a lot of sleep again last night and been up talking, networking, and trying to figure stuff out all day about where we're going next, what we're going to do next. Talking to Pete about Pete's Pit becoming the premier opening of CRoM Con every... Oh, you come to say goodnight?
Yes.
Gee, imagine that. Pops turns on the camera and the kids come crawling.
I can't believe I'm starting school tomorrow.
I know, they go to school tomorrow.
Which, the only thing that I don't like is that I'm changing halls. Like, I used to turn.
And I go straight?
Yes.
Yes. Oh my God.
And I have to wear a mask.
Yeah, and you have to wear a mask.
But we don't have to wear a mask at recess. We have a half day of school tomorrow.
Oh my God, a half day of school. Say hi, everybody.
Hi, everybody. We have school tomorrow.
What? What did you say?
We won't have recess tomorrow.
You don't have races?
Recess.
First day. Well, you only got a half day. What do you have recess for? You go out to recess time to go home.
On the first day, they just talk about and show you what school's
Yeah,
going to be like.
he's spilling my soda over here.
Soda. Can I have a drinking soda?
No, you cannot.
Hands hurt.
Yep, my hands hurt. You're right. It was a long weekend. I was down here
From typing
and everything I did all weekend. I was down here all weekend. You guys know that. I didn't even get to hang out with you guys all weekend.
Hey, you have me all week. You're not seeing my after school.
I'm not seeing you
Except tomorrow. You can't see my
I get to take
smile.
pictures in the morning, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You are allowed to.
You're gonna tell your brothers to come down and say goodnight?
Guess what, Nicole? They're in the shower right now.
Oh, okay.
They'll come down right now. Guess
It'll
what?
be the second wave.
Guess what Nicole's gonna do?
What Nicole say?
You know the first day pictures she did last year? She's gonna print them out and the ones this year.
Yep.
And we're gonna put them on the.
I want to take the first day picture of you on the stairs too.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take my crappy phone down out there. Cause I want to see what you look like before you get on the bus. Okay, now go do your thing.
The colors are green and pink.
What?
The colors are green and pink. And did you see my boots yet?
Nope.
They're gold. Glittery.
Oh my God, you're gonna be wearing green, pink, and gold.
You can't see it.
Okay.
Well, a little bit of pink.
Oh, just a little bit of pink.
And I have a pink belt.
Oh, okay.
Pink belt.
See you in the morning. Oh, it's tired me up. I got no energy left for kids, y'all. Oh, what's up? It's Guess. Carl, what's up, brother? We got our people checking in. Total excellence. Yo, you're total excellence. And yes, they are, man. That's the girls. You got the two boys too, you know. They get you. Carl, good to see you, brother. It's nice to see the people showing up, even though I really don't have much of a plan. I think Max Lee's supposed to come out. I don't know if he's paying attention or not. Karen's taking care of the drawing for the print. She's gonna send me the recording. I'm gonna play it, or we'll just post it in the group or something. I don't know what we're gonna do. She was gonna try to be out here live, but it couldn't happen, so we're forced to as always, adapt and overcome. And we do a really good job of it. But she's doing the drawing for the first cameo of Pops, and it's going to be the first book I ever sign. I'm going to sign it either in red or black Sharpie. And I'll sign it how you want with my actual name, which I think might be in the book on the back page somewhere or in the back somewhere. Or I'll sign it Pops Van Zandt, however you'd like, because that's how I roll. And also for the GoFundMe for Corey's GoFundMe for his home and everything. I decided that the first ever appearance of Pops on the cover of a comic, there's only two in existence. We're gonna sign one of these and give it away to the first person that donates $25, tells me they want it. So, top of the announcements, y'all go check out Corey's GoFundMe. Pete Vasquez put up a little Batman chibi. Alan Johnson, they're offering hoodie, t-shirts, comic books. If you make a donation, let them know. I think they got two of each: two hoodies, two t-shirts, and two of each of the two comic books featured on the post. So knock them suckers out. Get them things out there, people. I'm just kind of scrolling through the comic-related Madness feed right now and just look at what's happening. Bear Sam, what's up? Welcome to the Madness. Let's see. What else we got? Oh yeah, well, there's the print. The first 50 Madness members that backed Mojo with a physical pledge. They all got that Mojo print, and we just posted it a little while ago in the group. I think we had almost exactly 50 members from the Madness that backed the group. So Raj was pretty much dead on saying he was going to print 50. Good call, Raj. Good call. The book will be going back up on Indie Crowdfund and Indiegogo. So those of you who missed out or still were thinking about getting it, will still have the opportunity to get it. I know some people don't use some I know some people do not use some platforms, and I respect that. So don't worry, we'll get it out to you either way. And maybe different covers. You never know what's gonna happen, right? Everybody's got a good future. Everybody's got a good future in this business. I see Brian Shymick just posted up another shot. He's 36 hours left in the pits. Brian, you want to come out, bro? You got 36 hours left, man. I'm gonna send you the link to the StreamYard, bro. You might not even be watching, but I'm gonna send you the link to the StreamYard. If you ain't got nothing going on, jeez, come on out. You got 36 hours left. Join me in the madness. Come on. Come talk to me right now. I'm sending you the link. If I can find it. There it is. Oh, I sent you I sent you the feed. Now I'm sending you the link. There's the link. Come join me. Talk to me, Ryan. Come talk to me. Well, I got all kind of people in my messenger I didn't know about. Jeez. See, if you're new, Messenger doesn't really tell you got a message from somebody you never heard of. Somebody congratulating us on our campaign. That's awesome. I'm gonna have to get with Rob on this. It looks like a 100% free marketing platform. Just might be checking this out, Raj. Let's see what else we got. More people telling us they can help get our Kickstarters funded. Comic-related businesses is what we specialize in. Comic-related madness is what I specialize in. I do it well. And there's my son's friend, Andrew Frank, just saying, yo, out of nowhere. I don't know how long ago that was. Yeah, Vicky, I'm not sure, but I don't play Thug Life. I don't play none of them games, so you don't have to send me that kind of stuff. I'm cool. I'm good on that. Where'd you send it to, sweetheart? I do not see it. Sean Howe, what's up? Sean Howe, what's up? Oh, Niobe, where is my book? Dude, was that freaking epic or what? You want to come out for a minute, man? If you want to come out for a minute before you got to go to work, that's hilarious, dude. That was hilarious. Pete, what's up, Pete? Oh man, it was so funny, dude. So, let's see what we got here. No, I did not get it. I did not. I don't see it anywhere, Karen. See it. Just post it up in the group if you want. Just post it up in the group so we can show. Oh, here. Let's see. Okay, can I just share it from there? Let me see. Okay, I'm about to post. Oh no, it doesn't look like it's let me do it in a group. I'll have to try and figure out how to download it. Can you just post it in the group, hon? Please, can you just post it in the group? I'd have to figure out how to download it and all that crap and try to do that while I'm in StreamYard, and that'll just screw me up, man. I know. I just want to be able to, like, yes, okay, thank you. Yes, please post it in the group. She's going to post the video in the group for the winner of this. I'm by Todd Wardog Wargula, myself. See if I can figure this one out. Once it gets up there in the group, I'll see if I can show it to you guys. Ooh. Ryan Shime. Pretty crazy night. I'll tell you what. I had a very, very long day. Very long day. There was no. Oh, all right. Let me get it to you. Bro. It's hard to watch the comments, still be checking what's going on everywhere else, because I'm one person trying to watch comments everywhere on one screen. So, But there you go, brother. Come talk to me, man. Danny. What's up? Monday Madness coming at you, bro. Coming at you. So, I was supposed to have a guest, man. Max Lee's supposed to come out here and talk about Melvin. Book that he put up on, I think he put it up on IndieCrowdfund.com. Is where he put it. Hi, Brian. Brian Silverback's out there. He's online. Oh, dude. Oh, Larry. I'm just scrolling through my feed, right? And what do I see? I see something you posted 17 hours ago.
17 hours ago.
Do you know what I'm talking about, Larry?
Do I? I don't.
Do you know what I'm talking? I'm gonna have to show you, brother.
All right, you show me.
I'm gonna have to show you.
Oh, it's the future Mrs. Higgins.
Oh. I'm like, yeah, that's my boy Larry for sure.
Where is my book? Where is my book? It's in Walmart.
Oh yeah, that was, dude, I was dying.
Listen, if anyone hasn't seen Tyler's music video, because that's what comics have become, Pops. It's now about the music video diss track, okay?
Dude, was that sweetly excellent or what?
I never knew Tyler had such a great singing voice. You know?
Dude, he was on it. He was like blowing it out. I was
The
like,
passion, the feels,
like,
the intensity. It was amazing.
And then he goes, John.
Look, I was humming that like I got up, like from my nap, I went and took a pee. I like see this like music video by Tyler Carpenter, so I had to click on it, right? And then like it plays, and then I watched it about 10 more times in a row. And then I went back to bed to my nap, and then like it was in my head.
Dude, all day.
All day.
I've been thinking about it all day. So
look, I think like I could never match up to that, like it'd be great if I, could drop my own song, but I don't think it's possible.
Dude, that was epic though. He worked on that. That wasn't no like, coming out.
Apparently it took him 10 minutes, Pops. Apparently.
Yeah, but I mean, when you get the thought together, you put it together, and it's like, I come out here live. You've seen me live sometimes. Just go sing it off. Don't care.
I'm just saying that anyone that hasn't seen that needs to go see that. Drawn Talks music video. This is the wave of promoting comics in the future, or not promoting them, I guess in this case, because he was bitching about no Red Rooster book, 2-year wait. I get it. What's going on, dude?
I made that driver again.
Dude, how is it that you're still at this, brother? I mean, it's Monday. Shouldn't you be like relaxing after a long con?
Well, one night I asked, a long time ago, I think it was, I asked Joe if I could do a Friday pre-con show because my buddy Niobe works weekends and wouldn't be able to come out, right? And Joe said, yeah, I'll open the studio up to you, but you got to give me a weekly show. And Monday was the best night at the time. There weren't too many people out here to compete with, So that was how Monday Madness was born. I'm checking this out, Danny. Look what Danny's over here saying. Already finalized getting 2 books from creators that were on his weekend CRoM Con tradition.
There you
It's
go.
his CRoM Con tradition is putting people from my show into the place he works, into Brandon's shop. I see. I'm not gonna get you in too much trouble, Danny. I try not to, bro. But yeah, man. There you go.
Itchy Five says Tyler used to be a lead singer in a rock band in high school.
Yeah.
No, that's where he gets the pipes from.
Believe it or not, I sang in a rock band back in the day too.
Oh yeah, 1938.
They didn't have rock in 1938, bro. They just didn't have it then. No, man. Like late 70s, early 80s. People in Arizona jammed. A bunch of us jammed together. It was
I always knew you looked like
rock. Man. I can still do it in some places. In some cases, I am no fool at the karaoke, bro. That's where the Van Zant name came from, bro. Okay, that nickname was dropped on me by ladies at a karaoke bar.
Larry FTW. Okay.
The man, what the hell?
Dude, did you see the newest cover, the Randy Green cover that I posted? It's got like 120 likes so far. It's people seem to dig it.
I can't imagine why people like your Niobe stuff. You have great people working on your product. You already have a bit of a following. You get the Pops effect. I don't know, dude. What?
Pops effect. I like that.
Well, we started calling it that after, remember when somebody was crying about it, saying that, negative press was the Streisand effect and it was going to just boost them into nowhere. And it pretty much boosted them into nowhere. They're on Indiegogo with 8 backers.
Are you on Indiegogo right now? Mojo Rising?
No, I'm talking about that other guy. Don't be a Nick. That guy, remember?
Oh. Karen Gibson.
He's on Indiegogo right now.
Oh.
But we won't mention actual names or anything, but I think he's got 8 backers. That's Streisand effect.
I'm sure he might be one of them.
I'm sure he's probably. I didn't say.
All right. So, dude, how did what were the numbers, man? You worked hard this weekend.
My views were talking about over 6K on the Comics Cast network, and I guess with the shares, the reach was out there 30K or something. From what Joe says, she blows me away, man. Just blows me away. I'm having a blast. I actually do you remember the guys that came out that were Danny's friends, Carlos and Nicolaus and those guys?
Not really, because I didn't watch everything.
Okay, well, I'm going to bring them out a little bit after we talk about your book for a little bit, because I'm kind of winging it tonight. I didn't really have big plans, like I didn't really have a big certain schedule for tonight because I didn't know what was going to happen.
You want another reveal?
Another, dude. We always love reveals.
All right.
Thanks, Carl. Thanks, bro. We do work.
So, LP, as I'm commonly known, is going to be a very busy cat this week, Pops. Very busy cat. I got to finalize a Kickstarter because now that Randy Green cover is done, we also just got our 3rd preview page in, which means I got 3 pages I could throw up on the Kickstarter to show people what the art is like. And so it means basically we're going to launch as soon as Kickstarter approves this thing. So without any further ado, is that how you say it? Ado? Without any further ado, here's going to be the 3rd preview page that will go up.
Oh, that's not the right one. Let's see. Where is it? Oh.
Good night.
Good night, brother.
Good night. Are you here to say good night?
Good night.
Say hi, Larry. Say hi, Larry.
One more good night.
Hello.
Oh my God.
Say Niobe rules.
Say Niobe rules.
Damn right it does.
My first day of school is tomorrow.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm going in 3rd grade.
3rd grade, damn.
I know. They're getting big, Larry. They're getting big.
And 4.
You're 4.
And next year he gets to go to school.
Okay.
Then 5.
When you're 5?
You're 5?
No, he's going
he's
to be.
5.
I'm 45.
How old are you?
57.
You're older.
Yeah, I'm older. I'm older than dirt. Oh yeah, there's dirt around. That's a lot that isn't as old as I am.
Yeah, but there's dirt that's around longer than you.
Yeah, there is some dirt that's been around longer than me. What's her name? Nancy? Oh.
Whoa.
I busted my lip.
Emma. Now I got 3 here. There
are TV stars in the making.
Jeez, they all want to ham it up, dude. I'm going to have no problem having somebody take this whole thing over when I'm gone.
I will.
You see? You got someone to leave your empire to.
Yeah, it's like they're going to take over. They're going to make it, they'll be hosting as cosplayers. Yeah, I ain't even lying. Here comes Captain America now. Come here, dude.
You got so many kids, we can't even fit them all on the screen.
Grandkids, bro.
I can't fit.
Okay, everybody say one at a time. Emma, say bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Bub, say bye, everybody.
See ya, Cap.
Okay, your turn. Say bye, everybody.
Say bye, SpongeBob.
SpongeBob. What are we gonna do today?
Say bye, everybody.
Say bye, everybody. Say bye, SpongeBob. I to bed.
What? Get out of here, Junior. Say bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Good night. Love you.
Bye. Have fun tomorrow. Goodbye. I'm definitely SpongeBob. It's my birthday. It's not tomorrow. My birthday. It's birthday. Cool. Birthday. Cool.
Got your hands full, brother.
Now you know I'm worn out. It's like they're usually not here on a con weekend. They're usually with other people hanging out other places. But I didn't have no parental units here, and they were here yesterday. It was fun.
Itchy 5 says 80s and 90s were a magical time. Indeed, brother. Carl Witzman says, fantastic numbers of views. Way to go, Pops.
Mm-hmm. That's what I told him. Is like we work at that though, man. You know that we're out here all the time trying to get everybody's attention. You don't have 9 lives, Danny. Are you sure? Look at that.
I don't look a day over 50. That's right.
I should get the kids reviewing all ages book. I'm trying to get the kids into creating characters and being part of the industry. Hey, Lil Cap created a character is going to be in Mojo book 2.
There you go. So page 3 of the book, Ariel has landed. She's done praying. She walks through the mob and towards the armed contingent of police officers who are nervous as hell to see her there.
Yeah, man, I like it. I do like it.
21 more pages to go, Pops.
Yeah, but you can't be showing off too many more.
No. Well, these are the ones that you're going to see on the Kickstarter, so they're okay to show. Everyone's going to see these first 3 pages. You know what I mean?
You know how I am. I just I hate seeing too much, man. I hate the spoilers.
No. I mean, I might spoil my viewers every now and then with another page, but I certainly won't show them everything. And but like I said, now that we got some artwork to show, all the covers are done. I got the whole frame built. You know, basically, I get home from work tomorrow. I'm going to finalize the entire Kickstarter. I'm going to make maybe like a little video. It won't be as epic as Tyler's, though, but I'll make a video. And then I'll, hit the launch button. Then it takes however long it takes for Kickstarter to review it. And then, they'll send me a little message saying we can go live. I would like to go live Friday night, but I don't think that's going to happen. I think that's going to be I don't think they'll approve it by then, but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. It's like it depends on if they got people working or not. There was a little stretch there where it just felt like there wasn't nobody working, and you waited forever to get approved.
Yeah.
Like they laid off half the office or something.
There's been times I've been approved the minute I sent it. There's been times I had to wait like a week, dude.
That's what I mean. It's like you just wonder if it's just how many people they got working at the time or something.
Mm.
I really want to find this video that Karen, I do not see it. I don't see the video in the group.
Are you talking about a real Karen or Karen Gibson?
No, I'm talking about a real Karen.
Okay.
Karen Pyramid. She did the there it is. Okay, the drawing for for this.
She won that?
No, she didn't. She posted. She does all my randomizer type things for me.
Okay.
And she posted the video in the group. So I'm kind of watching it right now, and it looks like Robert Cachet, I'm not sure how you pronounce dude's name, but it looks like he won this dude.
Oh, okay.
Well,
let's give him a round of applause.
Yeah, it looks like let me tag dude in that post so he knows. And hell yes, I like that. He's going to have to get with me and let me know how he wants this sign, man.
Straight up, man.
I got the red. I got the black. I could sign it in my real name, or I could sign it in my stage name.
Well, you maybe the state like I don't even, I always just thought Pops was your real name. Not
Well,
that you were born Pops, but
right,
you know
right.
what I mean. Like,
Well, that is what all my son's friends call me, is Pops. So that kind of stuff. And
I mean, for all I know, your real name could be Elroy. Like,
no, I'm in the group of my real name. I'm not. I ain't hiding about it. I'm Pop Seeley. I mean, but when that account got banned once for 30 days, you know me.
mm-hmm.
You can't shut me up.
Nope.
So I went and made another account out of my nickname, which is, like I said, Van Zant was a nickname given to me by some ladies at the bar where I used to go karaoke, 10, 15, 20 years ago. And, it's like Van Zant. Okay, Pops Van Zant. I made it. And then that's when Raj took Pops Van Zant and turned him into a comic book character.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all been a snowball's ride downhill ever since, I mean,
just like my life, man.
Yeah, it's crazy because, man.
But in the opposite
I'm about
way.
to sign a book for somebody, Larry. You've done that. I ain't never done that, boo.
Dude, I'll tell you, man. When people ask for your signature, it's like me. I'm just a nobody. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah, it was a handful doing that show with the grandkids and the 3 beasts dogs too. Yeah, we should get them reviewing books, man. We could do that. Don't forget to like this video, excellence. Thank you, and don't forget to do subscribe to that YouTube channel down there.
video excellence. I agree.
I'm going to be doing some more content probably on the Pops fan on the Comic Talk with Pops YouTube channel too here soon. Probably be putting together some other stuff, working more towards the promoting the other project, the Indie Crowdfund.
Pops, I don't know what your schedule is like. Hell, I don't even know what my schedule is like. But there's the day will come soon when I'm gonna do like the official Niobe launch party, and if our schedules, meet
I'll be there, dude. I'll be there.
Yeah. Come on the show.
That goes without. I mean, as long as you don't do it on Monday night, I mean, if you do it on Monday night, you're gonna have to do it on my show.
Well, if I do it on Monday night, I'll just wait till you're done. You know what I mean?
Okay, we can do that. 10 o'clock.
Yeah.
It
all depends on when Kickstarter approves it, but there'll definitely be a launch party, and I'm looking for guests.
Oh yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there. That goes without saying.
We have Dan Olvera, the true hero of Niobe, in the chat. He says, "What's up?"
Where did I miss that at? He must be in your chat.
No, he's in YouTube, but in YouTube.
I don't see it. Is mine that slow? Ah, there he is. Okay, yeah, mine's just really slow. You're getting them before me.
That's our great Canadian internet.
You bet. Oh, we got another friend request. I get friend requests all day long, man.
Dude, you're popular.
But you know what it says? You know what the top post on my page is?
Don't send me friend requests?
No. Did you see that new banner that I'm flying? The one that says "Join or Else."
Oh no, but it sounds like
it's a comic related Madness banner, and it says "Join or Else." See, because all these people keep sending me friend requests, but they don't ever join my group, and they're all comic people, right?
They just want to be your buddy, man.
But so you see that? You see that?
Well, I can see something there. It's red and yellow.
Do you see what it says? It says "Join or Else," and it's got CRoM pointing a.
Is that CRoM? I thought that looked like a Ninja Turtle from this angle.
Yeah, well, that's CRoM, and he's pointing a slingshot at you because that's kind of his trademark thing, the slingshot. Because we got nothing else to do. We'll come up with stupid things to show you.
Where is my book?
What's up, brother? Where is my book?
So yeah, I just showed the latest page
Dude,
that
we could
Dan
do that.
covered.
We could do that in the round.
Mm.
Me and you and Tyler can do that in the round. Where is my? Where is my? Where is
No, seriously though, Tyler took it to the next level. Like I told him, I said, you just set a new standard. I don't know the rest of us can follow.
Dude, it was beyond. It was awesome. It was most excellent.
Somehow, Pops, we got to convince Dan here to get on a show with us.
Well, see, convincing people to do something like that, it's like I haven't been able to convince too many people to do it that are just against it, so I just don't try. But then there's some people that have stuck their toe in the water, and now they're out there and they're all pros, So,
Well,
my advice to those people is to stick your toe in the water.
Or just jump in.
Well, that's what we did. I'm still doing that, man. One of these days I'm gonna learn to stop and think for a minute.
We do that. We think.
Well, I don't know. Sometimes,
but no, seriously, we gotta get like some of the members of Team Niobe like on a show to talk about the project. Other than just you know how like you get like Wendy Shaner and she comes on with like a crew of people.
Team. That's the way we did with
I want to be able to do that.
Everybody out there, yeah. And I'm telling you, Dan, you might as well get a little bit used to it now, because when it comes time for a launch party and it comes time for the countdown party, you guys do all want to be out there together talking about it and having fun, because that's what it's about.
Well, I'll tell you this. Sometimes you hire people and they're just like hired guns. You know what I mean? Like they do a job, they get paid, and they move along, and they don't really kind of put a second thought into it, right? But sometimes, you'll hire someone and they care about the project just as much as you do. You know what I mean? And
you hope that people come to work for you because they want to be part of the project and not just for money.
Well, some people are just collecting a payday, but some people are like, I see potential in this. I see where this could bring me. You know what I mean? Or help my career in some way. I'm not saying Niobe is going to boost people's careers. I'm just saying that there's a chance that you might get a little bit more notice.
It's all about bouncing the fan bases off each other.
But Dan Olvera is a guy that actually really cares about the project. He puts all his effort into each page. He has found, errors and mistakes that we've had to fix, So he's got like a better sort of eagle eye than I do for that sort of stuff, right? And if it wasn't for him finding some of these, like, and then they're just minor mistakes, but they're mistakes, that all helps makes the book better, right? And he's also working on a couple other projects at the same time, and he's mentioned to me about cross promoting and stuff like that. So I don't look at Dan as like a hired gun anymore. I look at him like, like you're part of the team, you're like, you got a job with us here, as long as we got something going on, Like I don't want anyone else coloring my stuff anymore. I want a guy that cares,
That's what, that's what I'm saying. Because where's the passion? That's where the passion comes from the marketing aspect too. If dude's excited about it, that's true. I can say, look, man, these guys are really passionate about their project. It's really easy to sell something that people are passionate about.
Mm-hmm. As far as Samir goes, like Dan says, I need Samir on the show. He won't do it. I've already tried. He prefers to communicate by Facebook and Facebook only. And
we'll be out here till 10 or so at least, guys. There you go. I got a couple guests coming in the 9 o'clock hour. So yeah, we'll be out here, Carl. You come back.
What's going on?
Oh, Carl's checking out, but he said he'd be back. I was just letting him know we'll still be here.
Well, it's like the Hotel California. You can check in, but you can never check out.
That's right. Dan says, I like to work and promote all projects that I color. You see, that's what you want to do. I mean, even if you're one of those guys just out here to collect a paycheck and move on, your paycheck's bigger if you promote it.
Well, one would think, right? One would think that the more that you promote something that you've worked on, the more other people are going to go, hey, you know what? I like the color job he did on that cover, or that page looks really sweet. I need a colorist. Maybe I could message Dan, or get LP to make an introduction, or whatever the case is going to be. Like now, I don't want to shill out my own dudes. I want them to keep doing stuff for me, but you know what I'm saying? Like sometimes there's down periods, and these guys need need all the work they can get just to stay afloat.
So I just want to throw that shout out to Robert Kishi. I don't know how to say it. He just realized that he won, and he told me to surprise him and sign it however I want.
There you go.
Should I just do it right here live?
Do it live, man. Do it live.
Do it live so that you can prove that I actually signed it. And
we are live. Johnny 5 is alive.
Now this is just a very small cameo in this book. Okay, and it's like a very small cameo. It's not like I got lines or anything like that. But let's see if I can find the page. I'll show it off. And if you want me to not damage the cover, I can sign the page. If you want me to leave the cover pristine, because that is some pretty cool John R. Smith art right there. That cover.
Mm-hmm.
That's Smitty, John R. Smith.
Takes me back to my Atari days.
Yeah, I mean it's a really nice cover. But right here, way back in the corner, can you see me looking over the fence?
All right. Sort of, but the window's small. Put yourself full screen, and we'll have another look at that.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not even paying attention. I wasn't even looking. I was just like, let's see. Okay, now I can even see the screen. So this little guy right here, looking over the fence at the girl.
That's you?
That's me. But that's me looking over the fence of a house that's going to be in future. It's like the haunted house. It's going to be in future issues, and I will be more prominent in future issues. But that's my first cameo in the crew. Okay. Now, I don't remember if there's a fan page or a page where they listed all the backers in this one or not. They did in book one. I don't see one. So, all right. So, the question is, do I sign it, Pop Seeley, or do I sign it, Pops Van Zandt?
I think most people know you as Pops Van Zandt at this point. So,
all right. Well, I've never signed anything as Pops Van Zandt, so this will also be a brand new signature.
Brand new.
It's got to be good, though, right?
Well,
it's got to look good. So
I have a shitty, bad signature, dude.
Should I practice once or twice?
I probably practice once or twice because see what you want to do, and you probably want to use a marker. Is that a marker?
Yeah, it's a Sharpie.
It's a Sharpie. All right. Dan says it's part of the job, Sally. A lot of people don't get it. No, it's true. Yeah, I like that, dude. That's good, brother.
Yeah, all right. We'll go with that. All right, here we go.
Now, is that going to show up on that cover, with the red, or do you want to do it in black?
Well, I'm thinking, geez, I guess I should just go with black so we don't have to question it, huh?
Well, I made that mistake a couple times using a different color, and then it never showed up, or right over it. You know what I mean?
Okay, this one works okay. Robert, are you watching? This is new for Pops. Trust me. Okay, so where should we go? Todd's down here.
I would probably put it down by where his signature.
You want it down here too? Okay.
Yeah, I'd probably do that.
That
way you're not covering up any art or anything. And
all right, let's see. We'll go.
Dan Olvera says, by the way, so glad people like the Randy Green variant. Yeah, brother, it's hot. I told you, man. I told you.
Danny, I have a terrible signature on my sweating because I'm signing a book Saturday. Welcome to the madness, son.
Yeah, it's going to CGC. All right, we're witnessing history in the making. It's done. The dirty deed has been done.
There it is, dude. There it is.
Where is my book?
I have signed a book. Is that crazy? Where is my book? Robert.
I can't wait to go live, like when I'm done work tomorrow, because I'm gonna play that song at the opening of my show.
Oh yes, oh yes. And did you get the new one that I sent you? What my new music is?
No, but you can send it to me later.
It's Losing Your Mind, Pride and Glory.
Okay.
You'll like it. Now you'll just lose it. You'll like it. The banjo at the beginning, it just gets you.
Banjo.
Yeah, dude, it's banjo at the beginning. It's the intro is just you're like, no way, what is this? Jonathan Brooks, my brother, what's going on, dude? What's up? Karen is Jonathan's wife, and she's the one that did the randomizing, the drawing for this.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so there it is. Pops Van Zant, Todd War Dog Wargula. It is the first time Pops ever signed a book, and could be the only time Pops ever signed a book.
Oh, I doubt that. I'm sure opportunities will arise, man.
Oh well, I mean, I figure it's gonna happen. I'm gonna show up at some cons. I'm gonna have some fun. This has totally changed things for me.
Look at that. Boom.
Now we also have that GoFundMe thing going on for Corey, and there's some items there. If you donate to Corey's GoFundMe and go look at those items that are available, you can get them items just for funding him, not buying. You get the item. You send him a donation, you get the item. It's just like buying it, but you're helping do that. Go make a donation. Check out the post. It's got a Pete Vasquez Batman chibi. I'm throwing up the one of two existing.
Dude, is that you on the cover?
Yeah, dude.
Like, is that like a blank cover and someone drew you on, or is that?
No, this is one of two actual existing covers.
Now, can like people get that cover or what?
Not unless they get one of the two I have.
So there's only ever been two printed.
Well, the book has been printed a lot. There's only two of those covers.
Okay.
I mean, I think there's
that sounds like the prize. That sounds like the prize to me. I mean, that's your face on a cover of a comic book, dude.
Well, that's why I have two. I'm giving one away. No, it's just I'm trying to help dude out. I mean, his freaking house and business burned down, man. He's one of us. He's one of our group members.
One of us.
Yeah, I mean, the UN campaign, Little Ugly. Corey Dwayne Ellis. His house and business burned down, man. That's rough. So, trying to help him out. Yeah, it's like buying it, but instead the money goes to somebody who needs it. A lot, I seen a video of him and his mom out there in their truck. So, come on, man. You gotta help our people out. But that's just, everybody knows it's in the group, it's in the announcements, pinned to the top of the page is GoFundMe and the posts with the stuff that you can get for donating. Let's go check it out. Having a good time, man. It's good to see you, Larry.
It's not like we haven't seen each other this weekend, though.
Yeah, I know. You never stick your face out, though. You're always hiding.
Well, I'm not dressed.
Yeah. Your face isn't dressed. You don't have to be.
No. I'm like topless. I'm in like a pair of jogging pants, and I'm topless, Pops.
You're topless.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, Ennis? Did you hear that, Ennis? He's topless.
Ennis. I like Ennis.
I do too. She's awesome. I was talking to her today, man. I sent her a message, okay, because you know what's up. She set up that campaign, man, before the shipping weirdness happened.
Mm-hmm.
And she's going to take it in the butt over this shipping thing.
Whoa.
Overseas, I mean, she is, and I told her, I just straight out told her, I say, hey, man, don't even worry about it. Send it to me later when shipping gets back to normal or whatever. Or, I mean, when things are straight. I did not want her, I don't want her worrying about it because she got caught up in that, it's like shipping wasn't that expensive when she launched campaign. you know, and she didn't expect she was going to take it like that. But
I
you
don't
know,
know
it's
how
like,
many times I got to give that lecture.
yeah,
You know what I
I
mean?
mean, at the time she set it up, she had done all the research. It's just it got all screwed up after that. It wasn't her fault. You know what I mean?
Mm.
It's like she can't hold them to the prices they quoted 3 months ago. You know what I mean? The prices changed, and there's nothing she can do about it. So I told her not to worry about mine, but I told her make sure you go out, set, give an update, let everybody know it's costing you a little more than you thought. You're taking it in the shorts. You're going to get them their books. That's all they care about. Let them know you're going to get them their books. They might even help you out and do like I did and say, hey, man, just wait till it's right. You ship it, 6 months from now when shipping ain't $40 to get it here or whatever.
Shipping ain't easy and it ain't
You
cheap.
know it. And they really got all them people that set up them accounts in March. They got hammered, dude. Especially if they were doing worldwide shipping. They got hammered. You know that.
I don't know, like no one's ever going to get it like down to science, but I mean, you can take your packages to the post office and give them a list of places that you plan to ship to. They'll tell you what it costs. It's, people should do that.
Geez, you might know this, Larry. Dude wants to know if that can be slabbed as a sign series.
Only if it was witnessed.
Well, I mean, I just did it live.
No. Like if he wants to get it done by CGC, there has to be one of two criteria. Either a CGC witness has to witness you signing that book, or you are a curator with CGC and you have a CGC signature series account where you can sign books and send them to them.
Todd might have that. I don't know. I don't know. We'll have to ask Todd.
But it's your signature, so you would be the one that would need to have the account.
Oh well, I mean, Todd's the creator of the book.
No, I know, but they can't. Todd can't verify that you signed the book, though. You know what I mean?
Doesn't doing it live, isn't that like kind of verification?
No, CGC isn't gonna like do all that homework to see if you did it live. Like,
who is it? We got CBCS as a partner. They might.
Now CBCS is different. They do what's called signature verification, where you can actually send them a book and they'll use like verification technology to sort of determine if a signature is legit or not. CGC doesn't do that.
What are they going to compare to?
Well, I mean, that's it, though.
It's been done twice.
You have a Carlos Ramos in the green room, I think.
Yeah, he's coming out in a few minutes.
I'll just bring him out now.
Well, okay, I'll just bring him out now.
Why keep the man waiting? I mean, I'm going to bounce here in a few anyway.
Hello.
There, he's not waiting anymore. Where's your buddy?
Oh, they're coming. They're coming.
Danny, you come too, man.
This is like the segue where they kind of shuffle in and I eventually shuffle out.
I mean, you know how it goes. I mean, I have no schedule really tonight. I mean, Max was supposed to come out. I ain't heard from him, so I do got somebody else coming out at 9:30.
Hey guys.
Word.
What's happening?
So I see a lot of links being dropped here. We got one.
Yeah. So that first link that I dropped right there, that's just a mass of everything. Ignore that one. Use the rest of them. So I got my Instagram DeviantArt links. I got the Webtoon links for the comics and the Tapas links for the comics as well, and then the Loxahatchee Streets Instagram as well. So that's all that is.
So I feel bad because I don't know what comic this is. Tell us, Ben, what's going on.
So this is called Loxahatchee Streets. It's it's basically a comic about party animals, and it's a little bit autobiographical. I'm kind of like the sloth character in there, and then Nick, who's coming in a few minutes, he's like the baboon character in there. So it's kind of loosely based on our lives, and it's just like a comedy, a raunchy comedy, kind of like Rick and Morty over here. And The Simpsons and whatnot.
I like Rick and Morty.
Yeah.
I think I'm a Morty, though, not a Rick.
Well, man, we all wish we could be Rick, but we're really Morty, so.
Yeah. It's Morty on Morty crime, brother. That's what it is.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's basically what the comic is about. And right now we have our first issue out on Webtoons. And once we have 3 issues out, we'll try to publish it at the end of the year. All those issues in one.
I'm gonna follow you right now. Boom. So you get to like this weird Niobe guy following you. That's me. Now, so you got it on Webtoons. So does that mean that the book is available for free for people?
Right now, yes, people can view it. There's like a little bit of ads here and there, but not too crazy. So yeah, right now people can view it on Webtoons as we speak, with no barrier to entry, really.
Now I see you
other than it's mature, so no kids.
No kids. I see you also have it on Tapas.
Yes. Tapas is basically like basically another Webtoons. It's like the second most popular one.
The second coming of Webtoons.
Yeah, it's basically like PS3 versus the PS4 versus the Xbox or whatever. Why not put it in both? You know what I mean? So
well, I have a good friend of mine. He lives in Malaysia. He uses Tapas all the time for his book. So I'm aware of it for sure.
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, that's like Webtoons like the #1 for comics, and then Tapas is #2 for web comics.
But when you go to publish, let's say I'm just blurting out my questions now because I gotta go here soon. But when you go to publish, right?
Yeah.
Now, are you guys just gonna self-publish? Are you looking for a publisher? Are you gonna go the crowdfunding route? What kind of plans do you envision there?
We're probably trying to go the crowdfunding kind of route.
There you go.
And we're using right now the crowdfunding that Pops here set up.
So the indie crowd.
I did not set that up. I am just the face.
Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna try to use the indie crowdfunding website to try to set that up later on in the year, either in December or in January, and we'll try to get it going from there.
Well, gentlemen, I wish I could just hang out and just like blurt out a bunch of questions and take over a pop show and hijack it, but I can't. I got to go do my night job.
For sure, man.
But it was. Man, I'm gonna watch from the sidelines, and I'll just shill Niobe, folks. Kickstarter probably coming next week. Launch party is happening. Gumroad.com/Niobe Comics if you want the first issue.
Gumroad,
cool, nice.
Right one.
Gumroad, man. But pops and gentlemen, I bid you farewell.
All right, bye-bye.
You're always welcome to come out and question people because I know you've been doing this longer than me, and I don't always ask all the questions y'all want to know.
Dude, if I had like another hour before I had to go anywhere, I totally would rock this.
I'm just saying, anytime you want to crash the party and get the info you're looking for, you're welcome, bro.
Well, like I said, I'm gonna shower up, get dressed. I'm gonna watch from the sidelines, brothers. So have a good one.
You too.
All right.
Nicholas.
Pops, how's it going?
Carlos.
Am I too loud? Am I good here? You guys can hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Awesome.
You guys, I'm wiped out, man. You're gonna have to carry the show tonight.
All good. Oh, we got a loaded show here for you, Pops.
Good, because I'm not lying. I'm wiped out, guys.
Dude, you've been doing this for what, 4 days straight?
Yeah, well, I mean, we started Friday evening, and
yeah,
this is
wow,
a weekly show, so
yeah, that's insane, man.
It's a tough job, but somebody has to do it.
Right. Yeah.
You're the man for the job.
Sure.
All right, what's Carlos showing us over here? What do we
All
got?
right, so today I wanted to show like a little time lapse video that I made for YouTube. And it's just, is it possible to share the audio on this thing as well? Because it's going to be a YouTube video.
I'm trying to get this stupid thing out of the way, and it's like, it won't get out of the way. Get out of the way. Now it goes to that one. I didn't even hit that. I'm trying to kill these banners so that we can, there we go.
All right.
Oh, by the way, did we do the introduction yet?
Yeah, you can go ahead and take it away, Nick.
All right, so my name is Nick Elias. I am one of the co-creators for Loxahatchee Streets, and we have over here Carlos Ramos. He is another co-creator, as well as the one who does pretty much all the drawing and inking, and then we have Mr. Paul Garcia over here. Paul is the legendary writer behind it all, who really spices it all up and makes it what it really is. like story wise. And then we have over here also Brian Dalmonte. He is the illustrator, the one that adds color to everything.
I would say
And then-
more like a colorist
Colorist, per
graphic
se.
designer.
The one
Yeah.
that pop, man.
And then we have over here Danny Morales.
I went to
Let's go,
high school with you guys, and I'm actually from where the name of the book is. I'm from
That's right,
Loxahatchee.
Loxahatchee. Yeah,
Yeah.
for those that don't know,
Loxahatchee.
Loxahatchee is a real place.
Yeah,
At first,
you can Google it.
Paul thought we made it up at first. Like,
Yeah, I thought that they made it up, and there's even like we introduced like a really big club in Miami that all the guys from Loxahatchee used to go to and everything. And I thought it was all stuff that Carlos made up. I'm like, okay, I can work with that. And so like, well, you better work with it. It's what really happened. It's where we're from.
yeah.
Honestly,
And then we have the
I'm
legendary
sure,
Pops, by the way.
I'm sure between all the people here, you could probably fill like a 3-hour show just of crazy stories of things that happened in Loxahatchee.
Yeah,
While
for
we
sure.
were teenagers. We're not
Yeah.
even talking like adults yet. Like, you
Yeah.
know, between the ages of 16 to 19.
Dude, some crazy things happen in those woods, man.
That's what, one of the things that we've been dealing with is like these stories get pretty racy with a lot of like drug use and excessive masturbation, things like that. It's like it's like these are teenagers, right? They're high school students. Like they're animals because if they were humans, it might be a little too racy.
Yeah, that'd be disturbing.
And there's gonna come a time, guys. I'm gonna have you on my own show.
Mhm.
Okay? Like we need to set you up to get you on like Comic Talk with Pops, so that we can go more toward the R-rated descriptions of what you got going on, and
For sure.
you won't have to like choke on what you're saying. You know what I mean?
For sure. For sure.
I really do want to schedule you guys on the format that I don't have to watch my P's and Q's.
For sure. Yeah.
What you guys going on isn't really Comics Cast.
Right.
Pops, you're telling me you have your own like Adult Swim?
You know what I'm saying? It's like it's nothing. You know, we all love it. We all love it. It's just that's the format was created. So
Yeah.
do it. But
But
we have a show where you come out and tell us
So
the
let me
real
ask- Let me ask Nick, because Nick's the writer, right? Nick's like,
well,
one of the
Nick comes
main-
up with the general storyline, and then Paul is the one that actually does the screen.
Okay.
script.
So,
Yeah.
Nick, as the guy that's actually lived through all of this, have you, when you're going through your memories, you know, knowing that I've seen you at some of those parties and everything like that, are you going through your memories chronologically, or are you just like going through things that are really just standing out to you from your teenage years, or are you kind of going through what you remember at 16, 17, 18, like that?
It's a great question. It's not really like a chronological order per se, and it's not everything's not exactly the same. We did spice things up and add things to it. Of course, you know, we do have our crazy stories, and that really some of the stuff really probably did happen. But then there's also a lot of extra stuff that did not really. So, but then we have also. We're gonna actually implement a lot of other things that have happened. Like, I don't want to give up the whole story of stuff, but like Carlos probably said, like towards the end, probably gonna. I don't know. Should we mention what's gonna happen towards the end, Carlos?
Well, we're gonna, it's mostly a comedy, but there's gonna be definitely some dramatic moments happening towards the end. and whatnot.
Very emotional
And
times.
there's-
Characters are gonna like.
Nothing that we have kind of just happened in order. We kind of just take whatever we remember, from those days, and whatever's best, we kind of put it in and mix and match with a few other stories, just to make sure the story flows better and whatnot.
Yeah.
Jeez, I wish I had all my friends from the different crazy stuff I had to come help me tell the stories, man. Nobody would believe it if I didn't have the people that were there to back it up. Like, check it out. I got this friend, Billy Gormley, who was with me, and we were at a Tom Petty Stevie Nicks concert.
Oh wow!
Tom Petty was on stage, and it was Compton Terrace in Phoenix, and they had this big fence that kept the crowd away from the backstage area because it's an outdoor open venue, right? So I look over at the wall, and Stevie's standing on the wall off to the side, like looking over the fence at people. And I full speed, ran it and jumped and hit the top of that wall, pulled my face up right into her face. I'm like, hey, God, she's beautiful, you know. Just moon security guards just like glaring at me, right? And she's like, "Oh, you're so sweet. Are you enjoying the show?" And I'm like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be history because my friends are all over there watching. You know? This is history. My friends are over there watching this right now." She reached in, gave me a little peck on the cheek.
Oh, nice.
Kind of pushed me off the wall, and I like that security guard like had a little smirk on her face, and I was like, "Yeah, just do your job and keep her safe."
Yeah, nice.
I was like, "Do your job, clown." But my friend on Facebook, Billy Gormley, was there.
Yeah.
And he can back that story up.
You say it very vividly, man. I feel like I'm there. Literally listen to it.
There's not enough of my friends that I'm still in contact with to back up all the crazy crap I've done in my life, man.
All right. Danny, I'm sure you got some stories too for some stuff that happened in Loxahatchee.
Yeah, did you have you ever made a comic of your life?
No, that's what I'm saying. I wish that what you're doing sounds really fun because I have a whole bunch of. I was crazy, dude. I've had, just about everything happen to me you can think of. I've had, cops' guns in my faces. I've met rock stars. I'll tell you, I sat in the mayor of Tempe's seats for the Who concert on I think it was Halloween night at ASU Sun Devil Stadium. I was in his seat. The mayor of Tempe. Now all his employees are all here watching, right? He didn't care about the Who. He didn't want, or no, I think it was Pink Floyd, not the Who. It was Pink Floyd. And we were sitting in the seat. All the people are looking at, who's this long-haired dude sitting in the mayor's seats? Nobody knew who I was, but there I was, sitting in dude seats because I just knew a lot of people like that were connected to the Phoenix Suns. Nice. I was like a sidekick at Z-Rock. So I was meeting all kinds of people in different circles, kind of like what I'm doing right now, meeting all the different people.
Sounds familiar.
It's kind of the same thing happened to me again. Just back then, I wasn't trying to be famous about it. I was in awe of all the people I was meeting.
I'm sure Danny's been to some of those crazy parties I used to DJ at in Loxahatchee where some crazy events happen. We're probably going to be referencing some of those in the
That's what I'm waiting for. That's what I'm waiting for. Because like I was mentioning when you guys were on Saturday, like people from school, like that don't read comic books, have heard about this book so far. So
that's crazy.
Or the webtoons at least,
Yeah.
A buddy of mine reached out to me and he's like, "Yo, a comic book? What is this?" And I'm like, "Dude, it was literally like days after I got you guys booked with Pop." So I'm like, what is the chances? Like, I'm like, okay, your guys' promotion's working because it's like getting out there, But I think people will. I think it's nostalgia, man. Like we all have memories of Power Rangers. We love Power Rangers or whatever. Us kids that grew up in Loxahatchee, that's something that you can't replicate. Even Loxahatchee now isn't what it was.
For sure.
Not less trees.
A lot less. So I don't know if any of you guys were there early enough when all the houses were still being built, and people would have construction house parties.
Oh, really? No, I wasn't early enough. I wasn't there early enough.
The houses were still being built, and really all you have is your foundation and no walls, just your external, and that's it, and a roof, no electricity, and people would just all park their trucks and point lights in the middle because there's a slab where the house is going to be. And
that's crazy.
People
it was like the Wild
West.
Paul, write that down. We're adding that in.
The Wild West.
You're gonna be in the book now, Danny. They're taking your stories, bro.
Write that down, Paul.
They're putting
it's crazy. You see things that are being made up, but they happen.
Yeah, similar to those. I remember having kind of like hurricane after parties. Like the hurricane happened, and then everybody that day, like the day after, would like clean up and everything. Like the neighbors would help out, and then the neighbors would like congregate on one house in the entire neighborhood and have those hurricane after parties. You know what I mean? And that was a lot of fun too.
I remember that.
Don't worry about the hurricane, guys. Think about the after party.
That remind me from hurricanes in general. One
Yeah.
being that after the hurricane hit, because everybody's got either ATVs or some sort of sea-doo or something like that.
Yeah.
So when the banks would be flooded, people would take their sea-doos and be riding on the banks of the
That's right. Yeah.
So it's crazy, and you'd see people like wakeboarding behind an ATV or something.
Yeah, for sure.
It
Yeah.
was really like the Wild West, you know, man. And it's just funny that you guys are writing a book that, you know, I'm hoping. So here's my question.
Yeah.
Is the plan for it to be ongoing? You know, are you guys gonna keep trying to tell stories as long as you can tell them?
Yeah, of course. We're also not only that.
Stories, I'll keep writing them.
Yeah, not only that. We have the long form comic, but eventually on Instagram we're also gonna do shorts, kind of like Garfield style little shorts. You know, little comedy bits.
In between the comics.
And that'll definitely showcase the Loxahatchee nature of everything as well.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be like a spin-off off of that has nothing to do with the chapters, just like its own thing.
Yeah, it'll probably still be in the same
characters in the same world.
Yeah, it'll still be in the same continuity.
Characters.
It's just small little comedy blurbs, you know.
Yeah, maybe like if the comic is focusing on one section of the story, it could be like meanwhile with some of the other characters, like what they're doing.
Yeah, we have so many characters based on real people. There's going to be so many characters in this thing. So
yeah, and maybe in the future we'll also probably like we're open to in bringing in other characters or just like I don't know, give you just a rough example here. Pops, for example, would like appear, right? Let's just say Pops appears, and then it's it takes you back in time.
But we'll make him an animal, right? Like a bear or something.
The original
and he has to wear like the hat that he normally wears.
I like it.
I like the idea of working with real people, like fictional characters based on real people, doing fictional events that are based on real events. It like gives us this time where we're grounded, but we can also get weird with it and go in new directions.
I just want you guys to know my spirit animal is a wolf.
Oh, nice.
Hey, that's true.
Nice.
If you're going there, I mean, I got fur on my ears that goes up. And
Mine is a raccoon.
Nice.
There's the raccoon, Carlos.
There's the raccoon. That's great.
Danny, what would you say your spirit animal is?
For me, it's not what I'm saying. I know that's my spirit animal.
I don't know, man. I'm just a loyal dog, man. I could be like literally a domestic house dog. That's what
Like
I
a
would
lab
be.
Danny,
Yeah, I'm like,
no,
I would
you
not be like a chihuahua though. Don't stereotype me now.
need to go on a spirit quest, son. You need to go on a spirit quest because I think your spirit animal is probably much more like a hawk or a deer or an eagle or something that's flying from that's solar. You're not grounded. You're not grounded.
I know, but I feel like I don't know. I tried to be very humble. This is all
That's
overwhelming.
I mean, your energy and everything. Your spirit animal is obviously something that's lifting you up, bro. It's not. You know what I mean? You're not crawling around down here with the rest of us. and I know that because I went on my spirit. I went on a spirit quest, and I know what I follow and what's over my shoulder. You know what I mean? And I'm a Howard fool, dude.
Pretty cool.
That sounds interesting, man. I'd be open to that. That's pretty cool.
So, let me ask you guys. I
need to go on one.
I know Nick went to Full Sail, and was into music and stuff. So who kind of had the idea of, hey, let's make this into a comic book, or into
it's
art
pretty
and
cool.
bubbles?
It's a cool thing to bring up because the thing is, the next chapters happened around the time when I was actually in Full Sail, and I went out with Carlos on to Club Space, and that's actually what we're on our way to. So we went to Club Space during 4th of July, but I don't want to tell you the story. You'll see what happens.
Yeah, you'll see what happens. You'll see what happens.
I haven't even seen it yet.
But Nick kind of came up with he just wanted me to draw people as animals at first. There was like no story or anything behind it. But after a while, like once he saw that I can draw backgrounds, he was like, "Oh, this is dope. Let's make like a comic book out of this," you know? And I'm like, "All right, sure." And that's pretty much how it started. And then I got Paul and Roger, who's also another writer. I got them involved
Paul really
to write the
brought
actual
to life,
scripts,
too.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, Paul really brought it to life. Paul even did a voice for one of the upcoming characters, which is the turtle. Let's just bring up the turtle. Paul, can you give us a quick little display of the voice of the turtle?
I'd rather not. It's just one of those things. I wanted you guys to hear the meter of his voice,
Yeah.
like
I
the
was
way he
just
talks.
gonna
I don't
say,
think
are
it's very
we
well.
So wait, who's the turtle?
There it is, Danny. There it is.
What's that?
Oh wow!
I'm signing a book. I have to sign a book on Saturday that's actually going to CGC, and it will literally say signed by Danny Morales. And I'm
Wow.
sweating it. And my signature looks terrible. I'm like, oh man, I'm gonna be sitting there for like 3 minutes. Like,
That's a really cool signature. man.
First time I signed.
Just get it. Just get a stamp.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That's a really good signature. I gotta work on mine.
Yeah.
It's bad.
I did that live on Monday Madness.
All right.
You know.
That looks great. That looks great, guys.
So Paul, hearing some of these stories, man, that Nick shoots your way, do you really like? You
The
sit
ones
there and be like,
I did not think the stories were real at first. I was halfway through writing the first issue when I was telling Carlos, "Does this really make sense?" It's like, well, that's how it happened in real life. I'm like, this actually happened in life. Like, oh, yeah, that's
Where are
what
these
happened. I'm like,
people?
all right.
that's awesome. That's awesome. So Brian's been real quiet. So how did he come on board? And he's the colorist, correct?
Yeah. So basically, I needed a colorist, and I trusted Brian because he did a lot of good designs for me. And I also make music, and he did a lot of good designs for me in my album covers and stuff
Yeah, I
like
met
that.
these guys in middle school.
Yeah. So we actually met in middle school, and Nick likes to say that we were rivals, but I don't remember being a rival at all.
They go through anime really well.
Yeah.
Their own style.
Anybody that's not your friend, right?
But no, we got along really well, and we just we hit it off because we both liked anime and liked the same kind of video games. And then like just years later, I contacted him to do some of my album artwork, and I'm like, damn, he colors really well. So what if he also works on the comic?
Yep.
So that's kind of how it happened. So Brian, kind of describe like what your coloring process is for those that didn't work there Saturday.
I mean, there's not much to it. I color in Adobe Photoshop, and you hand me the sketches, of course, and I do some little like fine details to the line work just to make sure that everything flows perfectly once I'm coloring. Kind of like filling in gaps and whatnot. And it's basically I try to find a good color palette for the page. If it's going to be warm colors or cool colors, and from there I basically just overlay like on layers the colors right below the line art, and it's just like adding multiply as the setting and just coloring really.
And basically, I don't come up with any of the colors. He's the one that came up with all the final colors for all the animals, all the character designs.
You know what would be pretty cool idea, guys? What do you think about this? Carlos has a really, really, really cool great time lapse video that he recorded over the weekend. He edited over the weekend for us. That basically goes into detail of how his inking process goes.
Yeah, that's like the step right before Brian gets it, basically.
And then we would also do something like that for Brian, so Brian can also.
Yeah, we'll eventually do a time lapse also for Brian's part of the process as well.
You want to play that or?
Yeah. So I have this video set up here on YouTube. Hopefully the audio comes through here. If not, let me know. But I have this video here. If you can share screen, pops on that.
For a second.
Cool. Yeah, this one. So
out the way. Hold on. Get that banner out the way. All right.
Okay. So let's see. I hope the audio plays. All right. So I'm going to play it here. This is basically a time lapse video that I did showing kind of the digital inking process. I have two processes. I have a physical one and a digital inking process, and this is just the digital. I'll probably do another physical inking video later on. But without further ado, here it is. Let me know if you can hear it.
The suspense is killing me.
On my end, it says click to exit full screen.
Indeed.
Yeah, I think it's.
I'm not getting any audio. You guys getting audio?
No, I'm not hearing it.
Yeah.
All right, well, I can narrate over it. So basically here, what I have is just a little time lapse of me inking. And as I start out, I'm using Clip Studio Paint as a primary source. I don't use Photoshop, mostly because, Clip Studio Paint was sold to me basically as the go-to comic creator program, right? So that's why I use Clip Studio Paint. And right here, I'm using vector lines to do the line work in this case. I have a pretty bad tablet. So I'm basically just using that to guide me here and making it a lot easier for me. And as you can see, I'm kind of just doing a lot of the digital manipulation that one would do to clean it up. Right now, I'm making a bubble there, making sure the size is right and everything. And putting the words in there and everything. That I actually did with a brush tool right there. And there I am kind of like just cleaning it up at one time. So this is basically my process. The cool thing about Clip Studio Paint is that you can select individual frames, right? So those individual frames, you can draw whatever you want, but it won't, none of the art is going to go over those frames. So it's all going to be underneath those frames. So nothing is going to interrupt you there. And it does the little boxes for you as well, which is dope. I really like that feature. And of course, this program also does the bubbles for you. So basically how I do the bubbles, I create, there's like a bubble feature on here. So it's not like in Photoshop where you would have to create the bubbles yourself and then create the tail and all that stuff yourself. It all comes pre-made here and you can just manipulate it in any way you want. That's another really nice time-saving feature. And for a comic artist, it's all about saving time, right? So this is what I'm doing here. So as you can see, I'm just copying and pasting the edge of the gun there, so that I can kind of mimic a kind of a movement that he's doing when he's
like a barrage,
yeah, like a barrage, yeah, exactly. But yeah, and then I just pretty much go on and have some issues with my mouse, of course, and then just go on and do that.
Yeah, I would use Clip Studio Paint, but my computer doesn't seem to really support it, considering I use 2 monitors. It's weird. I don't know why.
Yeah, for some reason, the Clip Studio Paint isn't working with the 2 monitors on Microsoft.
Yeah, on Windows. It's
on
weird.
Windows, yeah.
So I already had Photoshop just from doing graphic design work, so I've just been using that in the meantime. So Carlos hands me the pages as PNGs, so I don't have to worry about separating the background. And I mean, that's pretty much to it. And I just hand it back to him. He, adds his details. I'd add my details. So it's a lot of back and forth, just refining the page until it's at its final product.
Yeah, there I am. I'm making the bubbles. As you can see, it's not quite as automated as you would think, because there is an automated way to do the bubbles, but I kind of like to do them myself so that they're a little mussed up. Because, they have to have that human touch on there. So, when you do them yourself, they have that, kind of crudeness to it that I like, And it has to match the other pages as well, because the other pages are physical. I ink them physically, so I have to kind of mimic the crudeness here, and add some crudeness to it digitally. But yeah, this is this is for me the exception rather than the rule. I usually ink everything physically, and this is just I wanted to add this page kind of last minute, and that's the great thing about digital is that if you need to add something last minute, you definitely can,
you lock yourself into a certain box format or shape.
Yeah. I always have a plan. I always try to stick to that plan, but sometimes last minute there's some ideas that you get that you're it's got to be done, man. It's gonna make the comic better,
Exactly.
Yeah, I've done that to you a couple times that I'm aware of.
You art guys a question, both Brian and Carlos.
Yeah.
As I was watching this video, I noticed you got real in detail with certain things. You're sitting there drawing toes on them, and I noticed when you draw shoes, you draw the heel of the shoe. And this is going to sound like a dumb question, But when people are doing something on Webtoon, it's kind of easy to get lazy on some of the art, not do details. Heck, there's people publishing books for Marvel and DC that don't bother drawing toes or don't bother drawing field runs.
Yeah,
So,
that's true.
what makes you guys, not take shortcuts? Even though you guys are just going to Webtoon, you guys are first starting off.
Ignorance.
Yeah.
Basically. So basically, what's going on is that I've created comics my entire life, but basically as a hobby, right? This is kind of the first time that I'm kind of going into it, in a almost like a professional level, and that's the reason I love drawing details, dude. Like that's just my jam. Like that's why I want to do this thing, is to draw those little details and stuff like that. That's that's a lot of fun for me. So that's why I kind of have that detailed style right now. I'm sure I'll simplify. Like, for example, Frank Miller, for example, right? At first in Sin City, when he did this black and white Sin City comic, everything was kind of like way more detailed than it is now. If you compare it now to like his later Sin City work, like To Hell and Back Again, it's like a lot simpler. And that's there's beauty in that simplicity, And eventually I can see myself getting simpler and simpler, and just like it's all about trying to get to that that minimalistic, what tells a story in a very minimalistic way. Because first that'll save time, but also that'll make the story a lot clearer, Yeah. So I'm sure eventually I'll go simpler and simpler, but right now I'm in that detailed. This is my Instagram right here.
Was what Frank Miller did.
The what?
Did you do the opposite?
Yeah, well, like I said, eventually I think I'll go the same trajectory as him and simplify, because I'm sure I'm doing some details here that are not necessary. So what's it called? So if you look at that Instagram page right here, I have a lot of detail in those background work as well. In the middle page, in the middle panel here, and that detail is just a lot of fun for me to draw, but eventually, I'm sure I'll simplify. Right now, this is just where my style is at, and I'm sure eventually it will simplify. So
if one of the tenets we're using is that we like to make it fun and be of good quality, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yeah.
Yep.
So, is this you guys all four of you guys first published work?
Yeah, it will be.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, right now it is published on Webtoons, but we'll eventually have that physical copy, hopefully by the end of the year. So yeah, it'll be our first published work collectively, I would say. Paul, you haven't published anything, right?
Back in 2007, I wrote a short comic with someone that got published.
Nice. Yeah.
That's cool.
And then I've gotten published in a couple of newspapers and things like that, just for editorial articles.
Nice.
So you're going to put this thing up. You're going to work with one of our fulfillment partners and put this thing up on indiecrowdfund.com, right?
Yes. Yep. Yes, sir.
Yep.
Get it printed. Get it out there. We had 31 retailers registered now. That keeps going up all the time, man. It keeps going up.
Very nice.
We're definitely
the guy backstage that also has a book up on Indie Crowdfund right now, and he was scheduled, but we didn't really touch base until just now. He got my message, and he is in the backstage. I'm gonna go ahead and bring him out, and
right.
You guys are all on the same platform, or you're gonna be on the same platform trying to sell a book. So I wanted to kind of get his thoughts a little bit on his experience so far, getting his campaign set up and whatnot.
Yeah, for sure.
It's all starting off new, and I
not as complicated as Indiegogo or Kickstarter, and I don't feel like part of my money's going towards causes I don't want it to go to.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a lot of the thing, but I'm just talking about the functionality. I want to know if you had questions, were they taking care of you? Helping you set up your campaign. I want your experience getting the campaign set up.
There was an incident where my the Stripe thing was not connected, and I thought it was. And so Mindy sends me a message. She actually called me up on Facebook and said, "Hey, let me help you with that. Your Stripe is not connected." And she helped me with that. So it's
it'd be like that.
That's what I'm saying. If you got a question or if they see something with your campaign that ain't right, they're going to come let you know, hey, we need to do something about this. We need to make this right for you guys.
Mhm.
That's what I'm saying. I want your experience because I want people to understand that, you're going to get all the help you can get, and this is about you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Danny too. This is about you guys, So the more we get it, talked about, the more we get it seen, the better off it's going to be for all.
Funny, literally while Timothy's in here talking, and while Pops is talking, I'm logging into my retailer account on Indie Crowdfund to go check out what's on there. So it's just funny, and like that was just because it triggered in my head.
Did you set up Timothy, did you set up retailer perks?
Do what?
Did you set up retailer perks, or did you just set up your book?
No, I didn't. I don't know about because they said, if you do a retailer, you should have some discounts, and I'm like, well, I'm not quite there yet. So if I ever do it again, I would definitely.
That guy right there is a guy you can talk to about how you get to that negotiation spot between the cost of printing, shipping, and what he can still put it on the shelf and make a book off of.
Yeah.
You see,
Last time when I did Indiegogo, I bit off more than I could chew, and then I'm trying to keep it simple this time, so I don't. Yeah.
So he's got a book up. It's called Melvin. He put up a very simple campaign, just 3 covers, and they all cost the same. There's no, no
complications.
Yeah, no nothing. Just this is that price shit.
Yeah, it's somebody told me I should factor in like $6 extra on top of the price for shipping and handling. That was from the guy who did Unstitched. He just said just add $6 to it because it was originally going to be just 12.
And you're shipping with Gemini's, right?
I'm thinking about you can order like I think 150 pack of Gemini's. So
you get a Gemini discount through the webpage, just so you know.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so I haven't looked at it yet.
Let them know you're on Indie Crowdfund. You get another little. Okay, see. So perks. That's the whole thing. We're trying to get fulfillment partners. There's no referral money. Okay, there's no referral money going to Indie Crowdfund. They told them just take that, throw it back at you guys for a better discount. Real simple, So, hey Joe, we're being good. I promise. We're being good. I promise. Chop. Oh.
Also,
Tyler. That's Tyler Carpenter right there. He also does the show. Way more subscribers than that guy. Still gotta talk, Tyler. We still gotta talk, bro.
Everybody knows you, Pops. So everybody, they don't know you exactly. They've heard of you.
Where is my book? It was great. It was great. It was epic. If you guys didn't see Tyler's show today, go watch Tyler's show this morning on Draw and Talk on YouTube. It was epic.
Nice.
I was going to say,
all right.
Where is my book?
So, I was going to say, while Indiegogo and Kickstarter are not exactly meant for comic books, they're actually meant for all kinds of ideas, all kinds of things, games, whatever. Indie Crowdfund is specifically for comic books.
Really?
Yes, specifically for retailers.
There ain't nothing else. This is all for you guys. We're not getting fulfillment partners to make hydrogen engines. We're getting fulfillment partners to put comic books out there on the shelves in the best way you can, like with Fairy Metal, with Ready Comics. You can make metal covers and stuff and offer them variants. What I mean, we're trying to make it covers for you guys.
Thank you, Pops. Yeah.
I think Joe said we should do a montage with that. Get everybody to sing, "Where is my book?"
Nick, we can't hear you
right now.
Can't hear you, Nick.
Oh yes, sorry, I had myself on mute by accident. Alrighty, so when we upload things on Indie Crowdfund, how do we access what's the approximate wait time when we upload something? There's a review period That
It's not really a review period. It's not like we're going to go dissect your book and say, oh, you can't do that. It's not like that. It's like, who are these people? Are they real? Okay, they're real. Let's put up their book.
right.
Yeah.
Okay. It's basically it's just knowing that you're actually somebody serious about putting up a book.
I'm like mostly sure that we're real.
I mean, it's like you're somebody seriously has a book you're putting up. You're trying to sell it. You know, I mean, that's the basic criteria. Be somebody with integrity and sell your book. Fulfill.
Definitely.
You know, fulfill what you tell your people you're going to do. That's all. You know, and there is a grading system that you move up to from, you know, bronze, silver to gold rated
Yeah.
creator or retailer, whatever, you know, as you do more, just like eBay, you know, the more transactions you do, the better grading you are on the site. And, you know, everybody wants to be gold, right?
Right.
So back my comic book and make me gold.
Yeah, I mean, and Melvin actually has some. Actually, Timothy does have a backer. Somebody did back his book on indiecrowdfund.com. He's got one backer, and one backer is a beginning, y'all. This is a beginning. Now
You gotta have one.
how long
Like
did
we
you put that up for, Timothy?
my favorite quote from my
Okay.
favorite sports movie, Major League. Boys, you won 1, and today you win 2, and if you win 3, that's called a winning streak. Yeah, but you gotta start with the 1. You know, you gotta start with the 1. And then,
Definitely.
And
They're so it's basically because I'm still getting used to it. I'm over here on Indie Crowdfund right now, and then I believe I submitted it once, so it is under the review process. And as it says, here maybe I can show you what I see.
Well, this is the one that Timothy has up right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I like the art.
For 190 days.
That's really good.
That's the weird thing is it was
So whatever you can put it out for however long you want. See, that's another thing that's you can make it in demand. You can have it never end. You can put an end to it. You know, you can put an end to the campaign, and that's when it's over. You know?
What I've heard is this is kind of a down season for crowdfunding when you go into the holidays.
Oh, yeah, it always is. Yeah.
So I kind of factored that in.
Okay. Yeah.
Nice.
I mean,
Don't worry, I have a time. We're down to working on our last 9 pages. I know exactly when those pages will be done. It'll be done 11/11/2020. So I have it all.
All right.
So the script should also be done. I need to finish typing that, and then I need at least 3 more to proofread it. Yeah.
And I think my one of my admins and my tech support in CRoM Con, Phil Leon, did the colors on one of them covers, right?
Yes, that was that's Phil, I believe.
Yeah, Phil Leon. He did the colors on one of them covers.
Yes. He's busy doing something right now, taking care of something. So I'm hoping he'll get back to that when.
That's why I'm just pointing out that's what it's all about. We're getting everybody networking together. We're getting everybody doing stuff, and we just want to drop it all in the same place so everybody knows where to find it.
Yeah.
It's not that complicated. It's really not.
Yeah, but it's an awesome community to be a part of. We really appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
100%.
You know, I was sold on it when they gave me the pitch. Like that is way better than Kickstarter.
Yeah.
So, I'll throw this out there to the Loxahatchee Streets guys. Whenever you guys are ready to go and do your crowdfund or whatnot, I'm sure I can convince Brendan if you guys are willing to, and we'll pay for what they call a plate change at the printer.
Okay.
But we'll do a store exclusive cover and order, between 50 and 100 of them. So, and bring you guys in store and do a signing and everything like that. So,
wow. Okay. Yeah, that'd be great.
Okay.
Yeah.
That would be pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's what we're talking about.
From my understanding, a plate change can be, between $25-$30. We can pay that, and then we'll do whatever.
Is there any way I can change the volume on the show? Because People are going to be trying to go to bed out there in the living room.
I don't know what you're asking. What?
I said, could you turn? Is there a way I could turn down the volume on this thing?
Only if you turn it down on your
Turn down the
computer.
volume on your computer, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just want to throw that out.
The earphones on.
Thank you,
Yeah.
dude.
You could definitely do something.
Yeah,
And we'll do
that'd be
that.
cool.
I'll talk to Nick and Carlos.
Yeah.
I'll kind of let you know what Travis Gibbs gave us on our retailer, so you can get an idea of what we've worked with before.
Where's the store located at?
Altamont Springs, Florida.
Okay, cool.
Okay, cool.
So we're actually, I think Nick, you've left Florida since, right? Are any of you guys still in Florida?
I'm in Florida. I'm in Boca.
Brian's the only one still in Florida.
Yeah, Boca Raton.
Awesome. Yeah. Awesome. Yeah, I'm actually from Loxahatchee Streets, which is the book these four guys have, is essentially based on where we grew up, which is Loxahatchee, which is like really far west of Palm Beach. So
Yeah, I didn't live in Loxahatchee, but I did live in the acreage for a short bit.
It's almost the
That's
same
how I got to
thing,
know these
Brian.
guys. It's almost, I guess, I don't know.
We went to Western Pines together, Brian. Come on.
Yeah, but is that considered Loxahatchee?
It looks the same to me. I don't know.
It looks the same. I mean, there's dirt roads and people riding horses instead of cars.
Yeah, I know. It's weird. When I was a kid, I considered Royal Palm Loxahatchee. I considered like everything Loxahatchee. So.
Oh my god, I wouldn't go that far.
Yeah, I was totally confused as a kid.
I'm waiting to find out in your guys' book, and don't spoil it for me. I'm gonna see it at some point, but I'm waiting to find out in your guys' book whether you guys make a horse person, or we just end up seeing a horse trotting down the Loxahatchee Street. Because either one could be happening in your guys' book.
We do have a character similar, and but it's not a horse though; it's a donkey.
Yeah.
Can you make an ass of himself?
Centaur.
Centaur.
A backwards centaur, the other way around. A horse's head and a human ass.
Hey guys, want to see my wife? This is who I end up with. Here's a little spiel. Here's a little spoiler for the end. It's my wife right there.
Oh, nice. Did you paint that?
So yeah, I drew that, and then someone painted over it and did the final painting there.
Okay,
Yeah.
Nice.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
I like
Carlos,
it.
That was the baboons. One of the baboon's early designs.
That
Is
was
she
the early
gonna
design
pop
of the
up?
baboon.
Is she gonna pop up in the comic too?
That's towards the end, because then
She's gonna pop up towards the end.
Yeah.
Share something.
Okay.
Nice meeting you guys.
All right,
Yeah,
nice
nice
meeting you,
meeting
man.
Nice to you, Tim.
I'll definitely have to get with Tim since he's in Boca. Anybody that we can always get in a store signing adds a bonus to getting the book in the store. Because
Yeah, for
a store signing, I've been promoting our free comic book day for 2 weeks now. And, I mentioned all the free books and this and that. And then I'm like, oh, Travis and Luke Stone are going to be there. And as I start talking, people are like, what? I can come and just, it's not even getting the signature. People love the idea of coming and talking comics with somebody who just created a comic.
Yeah.
I think we all dream to create a comic, So
Yeah, that sounds very exciting.
That'll be
Yeah,
awesome,
man,
man.
that sounds amazing, dude. Yeah.
Even I would like to create my own comic.
Brian, you started creating a few comics of your own.
I mean, not really. I had like a concept for one, but that's about it.
We've been talking about bringing Brian into the actual story, so we'll
Maybe you can
As a
have me.
raccoon, yeah, dude.
You can have me as a background character.
we were talking about bringing the raccoon in here. Probably he's going to make an appearance in chapter 3, I believe. We're having him,
Okay.
and so
Because dude, chapter 3, there's like an extensive background, and I'm gonna need a lot of animals in that background
Damn.
scene. So yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
maybe a wolf and a dog.
Oh, dude, yeah, for sure.
Pops,
There you go.
dude, I already see Pops' character in your guys' book. Like,
With the
Pops,
hat.
Yeah.
Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah,
That's
with the
signature.
hat, his ears coming out of the hat.
Yeah.
But so let me ask you guys. You guys said the plan is to do 3 chapters in webtoons, and then try
Yeah.
to go to print with that all in one.
Yeah, so basically
comic.
those 3 chapters will be like a 1 issue kind of thing. Yeah.
So have you done the math, kind of, either one of you guys, to see how many pages you think that'll come out to? Yeah,
let's see. So right now, the first issue is 9, second issue is 12, and the third issue will probably be around 10 to 12 as well. You know,
Okay, so
it'll be a little bit more than 22 pages. So like kind of like a normal issue.
That sounded like 32 pages to me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Are we doing?
about 42.
Are we doing a compilation, or are we doing it by chapter?
So basically, all 3 chapters will be in like one issue, I would say.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, 32 pages is good. That's a good book.
That's a good first beginning. Yeah, that's a good start, I think. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Anywhere between, to me personally, anywhere between 28, and you can work with 26. I think 26 is kind of the most least acceptable. But between 28 and 32, your money. I think everybody's willing to accept that as a full issue. You know, you're not going to have anybody saying, "Oh, that's no." I think because you're not going to have ads. People are like, "Oh, well, Marvel or DC give me whatever 38
But they have
or
ads.
whatever."
Yeah.
You have ads.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and it'll be a nice complete story too, because the whole thing wraps up in chapter 3. So
yeah, that arc.
Yeah, that little arc. So yeah.
Now, so you say the arc. God, I don't even know how to ask this because, like, you know, we're still waiting for 2 more issues. But you say the arc is going to end after issue 3, but like,
yeah. So basically,
enough to have.
Oh yeah. There's definitely like character intrigue and relationships that I'm hoping people would want to stick around for and see how it goes later on. You know, it's a nice self-contained story, but it'll have nuggets to entice the reader to continue.
I think what he really wants to know is, do you have enough source material to carry this on for a while?
Oh yeah. Oh,
that's what he wants.
Yeah.
Because see, I'm the same way with Florida Man, with Mojo. These are books I know have legs. They've already moved. They're moving forward, and they have unlimited source material.
Yeah.
I love a never-ending story, guys.
Never-ending story.
That's why I like the comic book genre. Look, Thor's on 700 or something.
Yeah.
This is a never-ending story for me. You see what I'm saying? I like that. I don't want the story to end.
Yeah.
My favorite stories, man, like Dune and stuff, and Frank Herbert died, and then Kevin Anderson and Dude's son came out, and they started popping out more Dune books, man. And I'm like, yeah, story ain't over.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Every time one of your guys dies, you go, oh my God.
One of my favorite, and granted, it's not something that I got to see in person. Pops, you might remember this from the comic days of when you were,
yesteryear, yeah.
Transformers, the Transformers comic book.
Mm-hmm.
It was originally going to be a 4-issue miniseries. On the top of the first 4 issues, it says 1 of a limited 4-issue series, 2 of a limited. They got to 4, and it was selling like hotcakes. And I'm guessing the creative team said we can do more. So even though 4 said 4 of 4 in the limited series, a month later you got 5 without a limited series. Like, so it's crazy how things can explode like that and be planned to be a single self-contained thing and now become ongoing.
Yeah.
Transformers.
There's a whole lot of those 2 and 4 issue minis that people forgot all about. I have boxes that are just miniseries.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, a lot of them that are just little 2 and 4 issue minis that nobody thought about, but now I look at some of them, they're pretty hot.
Yeah.
I mean,
especially because, like, these stories that these guys are telling are from more than a decade ago, technically, in real life, because we're all pushing 30 now.
Mm-hmm.
And some of these things happened when we were 16, 17.
We're all pushing 30 now.
I know, but yeah, like, we're pushing 30. And it's funny because I could totally see, years from now, if you guys have 2, 3, 4 volumes out, old man Loxahatchee Street, like old man Nicola, old man, like, I could totally see that. And you guys return to Loxahatchee, and there's like a whole new group of guys partying.
I can already see it.
We call it Lockhack Streets 2050.
Yeah. But I think that would be hilarious, you know.
Hilarious.
What's going on down here?
And I think what's funny enough with about the way you guys have embraced comedy and almost like parody in your guys'
Yeah.
book, you guys could totally do that as a
Totally.
spin-off or whatever.
Oh yeah.
And nobody would bat an eye, you know.
Yeah,
Nobody
for
would
sure.
be like, that's not a character. So I just think that's funny.
Yeah, for sure, man. That's a great
That
idea.
one's free. You guys can have that one.
You bet we'll take that one. Yeah.
Definitely.
All right.
But yeah, guys, I'm gonna get out of here. But every time I see you guys, I'm gonna tell you guys, wishing you the best of luck. Keep me updated. Let me know as soon as Webtoons issue 3, the second chapter drops on Webtoons.
Mhm.
I'll try to set you guys up on the collective spotlight once you guys drop issue 3 and start your indie crowdfund. So that way we can promote the indie crowdfund, and we'll get you on our show.
Cool.
Between me and Pops, I'm sure we'll have you guys on 2 or 3 times a month at this point.
All right, man. Thank you.
Yeah, really wishing you guys luck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Danny.
We will
Really
be
appreciate it.
pushing these books. You know, I will be pushing these books that are on this site. So,
All right,
So
cool.
we will be carrying them. We will be carrying them. I told Pops, and granted, if you guys were already printed, we would have another one.
Yeah.
But I've already, it's first Monday, and technically it's a holiday, so nobody can ship me books. And I've already gotten 2 people from this weekend's show paid and getting their books in the store and working on a third.
Nice.
So it's a
Really?
tradition. You know, it happens. So.
That's
We
great,
should
man.
we should have this. Brian, how much time do you think you need to finish the coloring of this chapter 2?
I mean,
I
it'll
mean-
probably take about a month because I'm going to help him with that as well. So it'll take
Yeah.
probably about a
We'll
month.
put him on
Yeah,
the
roughly about a month.
Yeah.
I was like,
Especially since he still has a lot of work to do.
Brian, stop.
Yeah.
Not. But no,
It's
you
kind of
guys,
like my
you
side
guys,
gig, so unfortunately, I can't dedicate as much time as I would like.
just remember this part of it. When your
Yeah.
book's done, you can put it up, and you can put it up for a long enough campaign that goes through the holiday season.
Mhm.
So you don't have to worry about that lull when people aren't buying, and then extend it into February.
Yeah.
You don't have to just like run a 30-day or a 60-day. Look, I mean, Timothy's got his up for 100, 200 days or whatever.
I think a 2-month campaign, like I love doing more than 30 days. I think it's genius.
It doesn't cost anything to
Yeah.
put up a campaign.
Yeah, for sure.
A little time, right? Just a little time. That's
Yeah.
all it costs to put up a campaign. So, I mean, it's a win-win. If you sell some books, you win. If you don't, you still get exposure because I'm gonna be telling everybody about your book.
Right. Yeah.
You know,
The
That's
good thing
great.
about getting on the site early, because I'm looking at it from the retailer standpoint,
sooner
there's
you
only so many books right now, but there's a lot of retailers signed up. So we're
Right.
kind of picking the cream of the crop right now. So it's good for you guys to get up there right now while there's only a little bit of choice in
Yeah.
a good way, because everybody has a quality product on there. But you know what I'm saying? So you guys can be amongst Mike Farron and Mike Wheeler and stuff like that. Like,
Yeah.
Okay,
the
cool.
book will sell itself. And plus, with your guys' art, like I said, the line work, Carlos's art with Brian's art, and the storytelling of Paul and Nick, I think you guys have a fun book.
Thanks, man.
Very much,
Thank you.
very much like I know publishers in the top of my head. I'm not even going to mention it because we're here in indie comics
Mhm.
cast. You know what I'm saying? But there's people that would pick up your guy. Like I can see that fun book, and like I told Pops the other day, when I see a book, I think of the customers in my store that would read that book, right? And every customer is different. There's customers that would like a Elder Scrolls Dragon Quest. There's customers that want a Star Wars space opera. There are customers that want a goofy, fun kind of
Florida, like Florida
Yeah.
man,
Yeah.
and like what you're doing. Yeah.
I feel like the
No, I-
anthropomorphic thing's really blown up recently. You know,
Yeah,
like
I
you see
mean,
a lot of
we
it on
have-
Netflix.
What you
We
really
have like
need to
3
do
or
is
4 in
you
our
need to do-
bookstore of that.
Look, you guys need to talk to Mike Barron and do a cross promotion with Florida Man and have him do a couple stories just about Florida men from Lochahassee streets.
All right.
Yeah.
Florida-
Yeah,
Florida
yeah,
man
for sure.
is
Yeah.
cool.
That's a great
You
idea.
see what I'm saying?
Florida man
Yeah.
Gator character.
You see what I'm saying? Or have Gary Duba show up in your book.
Yeah.
His Florida Man character
Yeah.
show up.
Can you imagine, even since everybody in Lockdown Streets is an anthropomorphic animal,
Yeah.
imagine you have the one Florida man character come up, and he just kind of, it's almost like Sasquatch, you know?
Yeah.
He just high, and they're like, "Did you guys see that? Was that Florida man? Like,
Yeah.
that was hilarious, you know?" And I
was
think
Gary Cuba.
you guys' book, I think, allows for a lot of fun stuff like that. And
Yeah,
I'm
man,
looking
that's great.
forward to it, man. I'm
Yeah,
really
for
looking
sure.
forward to
And
Yeah.
that's the kind of
Okay.
stuff I'm trying to make happen for people. I'm gonna tell Mike about that. I'm gonna tell him.
Yeah, and I'll definitely give you guys some contact
right?
of some other Florida creators that I know, and see
Okay.
if you guys can get off promotion with them. I know a couple guys are launching Kickstarters and, well, hopefully indie crowdfund, but they're launching stuff in November and December. So depending when you guys launch, maybe you guys can do a cross promotion as well. Like if
Oh,
people
nice,
back
yeah.
your guys' campaign
Yeah, if we can
sometime.
fit it in.
Yeah, for
Danny,
sure.
we
Try
already
to do,
I
man.
submitted it already through there a couple days ago for us. It's under the review process, so whenever it releases, it should start working then. I mean, I'm not sure if it doesn't show me a pending thing. I'm still new to it, so I'm still trying to get the gist of it down, which I'm going to be playing with this again here tomorrow or today probably.
Nick is an IT guy. He's a smart guy. Get him set up with Mindy at some point, and I'm sure
Mindy will help you with David. Look, there is a Facebook support page. It's called Indie Crowdfund Creator Support on Facebook.
Okay.
They're watching everything going on there all the time. Any questions?
Okay, perfect.
You're having difficulties? Indie Crowdfund Creator Support.
I'll write that down here.
All right, cool.
Yeah. So I know Nick will, especially Nick being on that side.
Yeah, I know.
As a
I know, Tyler. You can't do 100 days. I know, but it doesn't even matter because it's not like you're trying to reach a goal so much. You put a low goal up and you leave it up for, 100 days. Just let people buy your
Go
book.
ahead, you print your first 100 or whatever, and you keep going.
Oh, guys, by the way, Brian, I found out yesterday Brian worked at a comic book store too.
Oh yeah, and
Oh yeah, that was like my first job.
the great thing about it, Tyler, is it don't cost you nothing but 20 minutes to put up a campaign. If you sell books, you sell books. All it costs is 20 minutes to put up a campaign. And you're not following it like, oh my God, am I going to fund? Oh my God, am I going to fund? You're getting paid. You can set up your payments, or you're getting paid by Stripe weekly, and you can print the books right now and ship them right out to people. It don't even. There's no rules. You get to make the rules here, bro.
You don't have to wait till the end. I'm gonna hop out of here, but Nick and Carlos, get with me. I'll talk to you a little bit about what we might want to do for the store exclusive cover.
Yeah.
And also, I'll get to you the details of what we did with Travis Gibb, their big retailer package that they gave us that was really awesome, and see if it's something that maybe you guys want to offer on your indie crowdfund so that other retailers could potentially pick up the book too. Because like I told Pop, we started doing this indie book stuff in our store, and competition down the road started doing it the very next month.
Oh, really?
So,
Okay.
not just us. Yeah, it's not just us. So, wishing you guys the best of luck. Can't wait for chapter 2. And
Thanks, man.
Pops, I'll see you probably with our luck. Heck, I'm sure we'll be live tomorrow, and we'll just see each other again.
I'll see you.
All right, yeah.
Thank you. Thanks for letting me join.
All right, see you later.
Thanks a lot,
Take care, Danny. Thank you for coming, man.
I do want to say, go check out Indie Crowdfund. You can back Florida Man, you can back Melvin, you can back Boobs. There's a few campaigns up there that you can back right now, and it's like just get it rolling, man. Get it rolling.
For sure, man.
Get it rolling. The more you got 31 retailers signed up already, registered already, looking at comic books, and if your book ain't there, they're not seeing it.
Yeah.
Put a campaign up, even if it's just a retailer campaign to put books on retailer shelf.
Mm-hmm.
Put up a campaign.
Cool.
Tyler, talk to Mike. Talk to Mike Wheeler. Talk to Mindy Wheeler. They'll get you a campaign set up, a no-stress campaign that you're going to love, bro.
Nice.
I promise you.
Cool. Yeah, no, we'll definitely talk to them.
Yeah, I'm talking to Tyler in the comments.
Oh, okay.
Because he's laughing about the 100-day campaign.
Oh, yeah, the 100-day campaign thing, yeah.
He runs really short campaigns because they stress him out.
Oh,
yeah. So he runs really short campaigns. He's like, I get what I get, But like I said, this is more of a you just set it up and kind of do in demand or whatever. You get to set the rules up of how you want to get paid,
Yeah.
how you want to print them. If you want to wait till the end of a 30-day campaign and then print books, you know, if you want to get paid right now and print them up in demand, or you've already had 200, 300 books printed up and you're trying to unload them. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This site is designed to help you guys out in all kinds of different ways. You just got to be creative about how you set up a campaign, what you're trying to do. It's making it so that any way you want to sell books, you can sell books. However you want to do it. This site's open to all the regular crowdfunding, open to the retailers. You can do one, the other, both. You can set up a forever campaign. You can set up a 30-day, you know, whatever you want to do, whatever kind of discounts you want to give the retailers, whatever kind of tchotchkes you want to throw in for the regular crowdfund crowd, whatever you want to do. You can do all of that. Everything you can do on them other two platforms, you can do on ours and more. And with that, it's 10 o'clock. I think I'm going to call it.
All right, man.
All right.
All right. Thanks for having us, man. This is great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Thank
As soon
you,
as you put this book up, we'll start, you know, we'll push it just like Melvin there. And yeah, man, you guys go check out Melvin's book. You know, like you said, it's a bare bones campaign, just 3 different covers.
Mhm.
But, you know, go check it out. You might like it. It's got Phil Leon's colors on one of the covers. I'm not real familiar with everybody involved in the book, but I will be, because I'll be pushing that one too. You know,
All right.
All right.
Sweet.
coming out, guys.
Thank you.
Thank you for having us.
Brian,
Thank
Paul, Carlos, Paul's my cheats, man. I think Paul's the cheats to my John, man.
I appreciate it.
Man. I think that dude's my cheats, man. I love you guys, man. We'll definitely talk again for sure.
All right, we'll talk,
Really
man.
appreciate it.
All right, man. Have
Bye.
a good night.
All right.
Love you too, Pops. Thank you,
Take
man.
care.
Have a good night, brother.
So for all of you that tuned in tonight at Comic Cast for the Madness, thanks, Nick. I'll talk to you, bro. It's kind of fun. I didn't really have a plan for tonight other than to have Timothy out and talk about Melvin. And I did, you know, then I made a couple other plans, like to have Nick and his gang out later in the evening. But I didn't know what was going to happen. I didn't really talk to anybody today or set anything up for real. And it turned out to be a really good show. I want to appreciate everybody that's watching. You know, let you all know I appreciate you. Robert Kissy, come on, man. You're going to have to call me and tell me how to pronounce your name, because I don't like butchering people's names. I really don't. Robert Kissy. He won the first ever signed book by Pops. First cameo appearance of Pops in the crew number 2 by Todd War Dog Wargula. And I'm really kind of humbled to be doing that. This signed book, that just blows me away. Blows me away that somebody wants a book signed by me. Don't forget, if you go over there and throw some money at Corey's GoFundMe, you can get this. You can get Kajar and Kajaria. I think that's how you pronounce it. The book also that's on the post. They have a couple books, hoodies, t-shirts that they're throwing up. Pete threw up a little Batman chibi. Go throw some money toward Corey Dwayne Ellis. Let us know, and you know, throw up that right amount of money. We will hook you up with one of them prizes, whichever one you score, whichever one you want. You know, Timothy, Nick, Paul. Jeez, man, so many people. All y'all, Bryant, Carlos, you guys rock. It was a great show. Tyler, thanks for coming out in the chat. Joe, I see you. I see all you guys. Niobe, LP, thanks for coming out early and keeping it from getting too boring when we didn't know what was going on. Ifkis, Dan O'Vera, Carl Whitman, all you guys that were watching, appreciate all you. And for everybody else, I think I get to take tomorrow off, you know. I do think I get to take tomorrow off. You know why? Because I don't have to worry about no registration for the next con. We got a Google Doc we're going to drop on the 10th. Y'all just fill it out, put your links in, your logos, time you want. It's going to be sweet. I ain't gonna have to work near as hard. Pete, I love you, bro, for picking me up on stuff like that. Phil Leon had my back all day Sunday. You know, those guys are doing the con next month. Phil Leon and Pete Vasquez, they're gonna tear it up. Danny will probably help him. You know, I can see Danny being out there half the day. You never know what's gonna happen on the Madness. We appreciate you. Thank you all for coming out, taking your time to spend with us, and you know, peace. We will see you next week on Madness.